No, that's insane.
You didn't even see what just happened, but
Going into today, I actually had no idea what to expect.
I had a feeling you'd come back and save me.
Guys, why can't I ever just be okay? I just got back from Boston. Amazing trip. If you guys remember, I was dealing with head issues before where I was getting these awful headaches, migraines, whatever you want to call it. Ended up feeling amazing in Boston. Returned though, and I am kind of dying. New problem, because why wouldn't it be a brand new problem, right? Like we're getting the full variety here, where my stomach, I just want to chop it off. Like I want to take, where is it? This knife. Okay, that's not even funny. I probably shouldn't joke, but really, I just want to like take my stomach and just like almost, does anyone else kind of relate to this? Like pop it. Like it feels like there's just something inside it and I need to like let everything out. That's disgusting. We are starting off this vlog on an awful note. I don't really know what's going on. I mean, first of all, I treated my body like a human garbage disposal when we were in Massachusetts. I mean, I was eating good, to say the least. And that's one thing, like when I go out to eat, I don't just get like little salads or try to be healthy. Like if I'm at a restaurant and they have a chicken sandwich and french fries and sweet potato fries and whatever on the menu, yeah, I'm getting that. But I really don't think it's that. I actually think it was the water. And that's not to say that the water was contaminated or bad, but it's a thing where if you travel and you go to a new place and you drink their water and your body's not used to that, it can mess some things up. And especially I was drinking 100% unfiltered water from the tap when I was there, which I don't even do here in Cincinnati, but I Googled it and it makes total sense with the timeline that sometimes it affects you when you get back, and that's where I'm at right now. I'm pretty much just trying to follow the BRAT diet, which is bananas, rice, applesauce, I can't do that because I'm allergic to apples, and then toast. And pretty much I'm just gonna spend this Saturday night stuffing my face with bread because that's the only thing that feels nice in my stomach. And meanwhile, Zach woke up at like 6 something this morning to do this really cool workout event at a local college where it was insane. And I'm happy to say you guys will actually be able to see it because we were laying in bed last night when out of nowhere, Zach was like, hey, do you want me to vlog the event tomorrow, a little bit of it? And I was like, oh my gosh, heck yeah. So he came through for us with the content.
It's currently Saturday morning, bright and early. I was up and at it at like 6:30 in the morning. And I'm at, if you can't hear, if you can tell by the guy on the microphone talking about sled pushes, I am at a workout event here locally in Cincinnati, hosted by Race Street Athletics. It's a local guy, played for FC Cincinnati if you follow soccer at all. Started a digital agency a few years back, created a workout company, which is super cool. One of my buddies is a part of his company on like the business development side, building relationships with gyms. Wanted to come out and support these guys today. It's like a functional slash CrossFit type of event. Sled pushes, burpees with medicine balls. There's a run at the end that's about 0.6 miles that you have to go up a hill. Those are the stairs I'm talking about at the end where you run up those, which at the end of a long workout is going to be insane. Where these cones are set up here, it's for people to do these sled pulls. You go in the middle, got to hold it between those two, and then you pull it to the end, which I'm pretty sure is 40 yards down and back, which is pretty intense. This station here is burpees, 50 of them.
Push it all the way through.
And then overhead press.
Good work, Haley. Keep pushing.
Here's a girl going, pushing her sled. It's like exciting to be around. Nothing like this really goes on in Cincinnati that much. This girl is doing a part of her shuttle run, so she's killing it. And the whole point of it is it's a race. So you're racing, you're trying to compete against yourself, compete against one another. People are struggling already, which is great. I mean, the point of this is to push yourself, see how far you can push your body, mentally, physically. This is the type of stuff I really enjoy and that I've been trying to get into. Wish me luck. I'm gonna be doing this starting at 11. It's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm gonna be dying. Maybe we'll get Clancy out to the next one.
All right, my little champion is back from his big morning. How are you feeling?
I think my muscles and my body are still twitching because I'm not used to like working out that hard. It was cool. There's probably, if I had to guess, 150 to 200 like competitors, people to coming to do the event. You had your numbers so they could like figure out who it was and be like, come on, like Zach just got to the sleds, come on.
Do you have any idea like how you did compared to others?
There's the open event, which is for everybody. I mean, both the events are for everybody. But then the competitive event is like happening as we speak later, where it's like actual CrossFit people. I know a guy that played in the MLS, There's a dude that was like the last man cut from the actual Reebok CrossFit Games. Like there's real, like I would not compete with those guys. In my group, the guy that won the whole thing was actually in my heat. And I wasn't that far behind him for the most part, but then I died. There was a portion in the middle where you do 50 burpees. I mean, the guy probably did his burpees in a quarter of the time that I could not. I was so tired. I'm long, like doing CrossFit stuff. There are obviously tall guys that do it. And I just don't work out this way very often, but being shorter and more compact to where you can get to the ground quicker, and I was miserable doing 50 burpees in a row. If I had to guess, in the open event, I was probably like third or fourth. Of the whole event with the competitive guys, I would have probably got last place with them. So it was fun. No, it was really cool. And I went to Rooted, my favorite little place in Oakley. Pumpkin seeds, carrot, cinnamon, vanilla, date, salt. And then it's a vegan place. So this is a vegan burrito. It looks like we have rice, lettuce, walnut meat, onions, guac maybe. Just a little dash. Really good. The workout this morning was a lot of fun. If you're in Cincinnati, I know most of the people watching are not. Fully suggest checking these guys out. It's Race Street is the workout. Down to earth guys, family oriented, like religious, nice. It's like if you're gonna go work out like in this, like it's the type of people you'd want to be around. And there's a lot of like fake people on the internet, and these guys definitely aren't. So
Shots fired.
Fakeo's like the person holding the camera.
What?
No,
No.
not like that.
Oh, you guys just got a really big sneak peek into what I almost called you dad. What Zach does to me every day. He like does an insult and then I say what? And then he's just like, no.
No insults.
Good morning and happy Sunday. On a typical Sunday at this hour, the ripe old hour of 6:58 a.m., I would be fast asleep, but I am filling in on the morning show, so I'm just finishing up writing my web scripts, and this is gonna be kind of a long week because I'm gonna be working 6 days. They're doing a new thing where if you fill in on Sundays, you don't get an extra day off. Instead, you don't work a full day. You kind of just do the 8 o'clock morning show and then you're off. For me, personally, if I'm gonna wake up early, if I'm gonna put on my makeup and do my hair, I'd rather just work the full day. But I am grateful for the overtime, especially because amid the pandemic, they entirely put an end to overtime where they were not letting anyone get it, which was actually really detrimental to a lot of people. Like a lot of people rely on overtime as their salary. Like they bank on it. They bank on getting thousands of dollars each year just on overtime. It really does add up. So I am grateful for the overtime, but also I'd rather sleep. My story this morning is going to be a Bengals tailgate, which those are always so crazy. First of all, people wake up before the crack of dawn to just drink and have fun all day. I have so much respect for that because you couldn't pay me to do that. No. I'm curious what today's gonna have in store though, because I didn't mention this in my last vlog, but for the last tailgate, there was a crazy fan for the other team actually, who was so unbelievably high. I mean, I could like smell it on him. And he actually like tried to crash my live shot where he like went in and like started like yelling all of this crazy stuff. Everything ended up being okay though, because me and the Bengals fans I was interviewing, we kind of just like boxed him out and ignored him, and then he looked like an idiot and probably felt dumb, so we just left. But it's scary at these tailgates where people are really drunk, a lot of people are high, and you just never want someone to be that crazy fan who crashes your live shot. Can we just talk about the fact that it is 7:34 in the morning and it's not even entirely light outside? This sucks. I've made it to the tailgate, and now it is time for the big challenge, finding who to speak to. The ones who are gonna be respectful, kind, maybe funny, and I don't know, like it's a lot of pressure. Like that group, they look fun. I look like a total creep scouting these people out, but they look cool. Those people are tossing a football. I mean, the possibilities, guys, are endless.
Local 12's Clancy Burke joins us live from Longworth Hall, where the tailgating has already begun. And Clancy, you seem like you're just right at home making friends this morning.
Oh! That! You didn't even see what just happened, but... I just told them right before this, I'm so bad at cornhole. I did it. What do you even call it? I got a hole-in-one? Is that golf?
Yeah, that's a cornhole hole-in-one, I'd say right there.
I'm back for my story for the day, and Zach is going out there to be the story. He's gonna be a tailgater.
Big tailgate guy. Yeah, I'm heading down to the Bengals game. I don't go to many Bengals games. Might as well bring my Joe Burrow koozie.
Wow, you're just all burrowed out.
I mean, he's the only player the Bengals really have to market.
You look so cute in your little burrow here, and your matching gray hat. What the heck? If I was a girl, I'd go up to you and say hi.
It's probably gonna happen at least 10 times today.
And you're gonna say?
Go away!
While Zach is out there tailgating and having fun, I am sitting here with my beautiful chocolate oatmeal, and guys, I really wouldn't have it any other way. But I do have to complete probably the most dreaded chore each and every week. This is the absolute last place I want to be right now, but unfortunately, those Sunday morning Kroger runs are inevitable. Oh my goodness, can we just have a moment of appreciation for the beauty that is this aisle? I feel like growing up, you're either two kinds of families. You're either a Hostess family or a Little Debbie family. Personally, we were not Little Debbie people. I kind of make fun of Zach because he says he came from a Little Debbie household, and this is his zebra cakes. He's obsessed with these. Personally, we were just a Hostess family. I mean, this was where it was at. We've got the ding dongs, donuts, Zinger. Okay, I've never had that in my life. I don't even know what that is. Cupcakes, we were big on those chocolate cupcakes. Ho-hos, oh my gosh, this is just too much for me to handle, so let's just walk away. Oh, come on, that was where it was at. The ding dongs, that's really where it was at. But we are walking away with our nice healthy cart. Nothing to see here, people, nothing to see. I really do want it all though. The cereal aisle is another close favorite. Personally, my all-time favorite cereal is Raisin Bran. I could seriously eat a full box of this. Like, it's a problem. It's a disorder. I can't help it. Love that. I used to love mini wheats as well. Frosted Flakes, really big favorite until I threw up everywhere after eating them one time. I got car sick in Ireland. Growing up, my big thing was just chocolate cereal. It had to be chocolate. So Cocoa Puffs, Reese's Puffs, favorites. Where's Cocoa Krispies? Because that was seriously like where it was at. Oh my gosh, guys, I can't find the Cocoa Krispies. Do they not exist anymore? Did they get rid of them? Oh my, I see Rice Krispies. No, that's insane. I found Cocoa Pebbles, but everyone knows those were frauds. I love how I'm talking about all this like crazy unhealthy cereal, and then here I am getting some old-fashioned oats. Love my life, love being a responsible adult.
Welcome valued customer is 9406 system processing.
Some serious meal prepping is underway. I've got my army of sweet potatoes. And honestly, I am back on my sweet potato grind. If you guys are familiar with my channel, you know I stopped eating them because they turn my skin orange. It's actually awful. But lately, I've not been noticing that, and I really think it was the baby carrots I was eating that was making the biggest difference. So we're back on our sweet potato grind, guys. And I'm also back on my fitness grind, whether I want to be or not. But yeah, it actually feels so good just to be back eating healthy and being healthy after a full week of just not. I mean, people are always like, oh, like, why do you eat so healthy? Or like, I don't know why people always attack people who want to be healthy. I swear, if I were to come on camera eating pizza and chips and brownies, everyone would applaud me. And they'd say like, oh my gosh, so good, you treat yourself, yeah. And if I have a salad, people like freak out. It's like the weirdest thing ever. It's like people don't want to see others doing well. I don't know. It's like this weird thing that I've noticed. And I can kind of relate because a few months ago, or I don't know, several months ago, I got off the fitness and the health bandwagon like no other. Like I was just eating crap, for lack of a better word. Like seriously, I was not good at all. On my Instagram page or YouTube, like I wanted to see other people eating just as bad as me because it kind of like validated it. Like, oh wow, if they're doing that, then I can too. But I am so glad that there are people who I follow who kind of got me back into the grind, just motivation, you know? So I don't know. All I can say is I've been there and I know what it's like to just be in this cycle of not being healthy, and then like you just have no motivation to even want to be healthy. Like I've totally been there before, but probably within the last, gosh, I want to say 2 or 3 months. It was right when I got back from that trip to Florida. I just felt awful. Like it felt like just sluggish and not good. And I decided, hey, I'm going to start being healthy again. And I felt so freaking good since then. Going away for a week, like what we just did in Boston, really just makes me like appreciate being healthy because it's like impossible. I mean, you can, like I said, like, yeah, restaurants have salad, but no, I'm not gonna always order salad from a a restaurant. I'm gonna treat myself. The problem with Boston with what I did is I was actually eating past the point of being full. Like I had no desire to eat. I was full, I had enough food, but then I just kept eating. So like that's not healthy. You know, your body is telling you stop, and I was just like, keep it coming. My goal this week is really just to get back into it, which is so hard. I can tell you guys, like for those of you especially who are just beginning and you're thinking like, why is this so hard? I can promise you, beginning is the hardest part. The hardest part, hands down. It's not easy. Like when you don't have a pattern, when you don't have a routine, a habit, like it's impossible. But you just have to keep pushing through, because where I was at before I kind of got sidetracked when I stopped working out because of that migraine issue, and then I just wasn't really on the same routine in Boston. Like before that, I was just waking up from my naps and it was just my routine. Of course I'm gonna go for a run. Of course I'm gonna bike ride, whatever I wanted to do that day. And so it's just all about establishing that routine. You just gotta like fight through the beginning stages when it's not easy, and then you're gonna feel so good about yourself, and it's addicting. Like I'm telling you, and this is something that if someone were to tell me this 5 months ago, I would have wanted to punch them. I seriously, like I did not want to watch any content in which people were being healthy or bettering their lives, because I just wasn't in that phase of my life. I was in the phase where I wanted to eat an entire box of crackers or chips or whatever it was. So even though I do not feel like doing any type of physical activity today, we're gonna do it. The deed has been done, just completed 2 miles. And then my routine is I will call my mom, try to catch my breath, and walk anywhere from a mile to 2 miles. This is a really cool local bar. It's called The E. Oh, you guys can kind of see there's not a lot of people on the patio just because it's so hot. I think it's like 85 degrees right now. Just finished my outdoor run, 2 miles, my outdoor walk, 2 miles. Took me about an hour, 332 active calories burned. Just put the Bengals game on. I'm not really that big of a Bengals fan, but it's a close game, so I'm kind of intrigued. Also, I don't think I've ever talked about it on here. Maybe I have, but these are the best shorts ever. Let me pull them down. They're kind of riding up on me a little bit. These are the Align 6-inch, I believe, and they are just amazing. Like I am so obsessed with these shorts. They're so comfy. They're like the perfect length. I really like the 6-inch, and I have a couple of them, but oh my gosh, they are freaking always sold out. So I almost don't even want to tell you guys about this because I don't want anyone else buying them, but they're just like the perfect short ever. This is the life. I've got the string lights on. I'm watching some YouTube. This is Danielle Carolyn's vlog, which I've really been liking her vlogs ever since she moved to New York City. I mean, I liked her vlogs before that, but super interesting watching her move to New York City. And I'm going to paint my nails, and I think I'm going to try to do something for fall, which I'm actually really bad at going with the seasons, but I kind of want to be like a fall gal. This is actually, yeah, this is, I feel like, as fall as it gets. Maroon, not my favorite color, honestly, but when I paint my nails myself, they chip within 4 hours anyway, so it's just gonna be like a nice little 4-hour coat. I don't even know why I do it. And this is my Sunday. Like, you are looking at the entirety of my Sunday. I do not plan on leaving this bed. I don't plan on doing anything else. We did our little workout, and now I'm just gonna be sedentary, which is exactly what I want. Happy Monday, guys. This is going to sound either extremely lame or somewhat relatable, and it's that today is a great day, all because I get to wear a brand new dress. This is what it looks like. It's from Lilly Pulitzer. I bought it during their sale several weeks ago at this point, but it took a while to ship, but I am in love with it, and I can't stop doing a little of this. And it's actually the perfect excuse to wear a brighter lip than normal. But yeah, I feel like Lilly Pulitzer is like a very mature brand. Their dresses don't really fit the best in the sense that they're not fitted. Like, so many of my dresses are just like baggy and they're just like straight. I can't even explain it. But I feel like it's like a very mature fit and style. Like, as I get older, I'm not gonna want these crazy fitted, oh my gosh, dresses. Like, I really do like their style. I love the bright colors, and I just can't stop looking at this. I'm obsessed. Like, oh my gosh, it is so bright. And I bet it's gonna pop on air, which is huge. They always tell you for TV news reporters, TV news anchors, wear bright colors, which I like never listen to like what you should do, because I don't have time for that. I don't have time. Like, I would love to just always wear bright colors, but there's only so many bright colors in the wardrobe, you know what I'm saying? I'm sorry that this is probably the most tragic lighting you've ever seen in your lives, but to disappoint you further, I want to show you how I topped off the outfit. Boom! Oh yes, we've got the white sneakers. It's just so necessary with this job. I don't know where I'm going to be running to next. I could be called to a breaking news scene. I can't show up in heels. Like, I can, but there are times we're walking through mud, we're walking on hill, like, you just don't know the conditions, and it's just not smart to wear heels, and this is just my big excuse of why I choose to wear sneakers every day of my life. And you can say it ruins my outfit, but I say it completes it. Not really, but it just makes me feel better. Well, in an ironic twist of fate, this is my outfit today. In the last clip, I was so excited about my pink dress. Guys, I never buy new clothes. I'm never excited about new clothes. And then I get here and this is the outfit because we are at a bakery. And even though I was so excited to wear the dress, I'm wearing a hairnet. Like I feel great. I feel immaculate. This is our morning. Doesn't get much better than this.
Cincinnati-based UDF is revamping its entire bakery process, and it's all because of the pandemic.
Local 12's Clancy Burke joins us live from their manufacturing facility in Blue Ash, complete with hairnet. Love it, Clancy.
Sheila, I am living my best life right now. And when I got here and the employees told me I had to wear a hairnet, they were presenting it like it was some sort of bad news. No, I am elated. I cannot be any more happy.
Are you kidding me? I could seriously eat this whole tray. I really could. So we are at UDF's bakery facility. This is a Cincinnati-based company that really revamped itself amid the pandemic. So that's the story. Meanwhile, I'm on cloud 9, and okay, out of all of these items, if I were to pick one that is like my go-to, it's gotta be this. Like, this is just my classic go-to chocolate frosted. And Chuck, why are your donuts square?
Because we don't cut any corners.
This right here is the donut making process, and it is the most satisfying thing you will ever see in your entire life. It's like this whole line that just goes down, but here's the thing, it starts all the way over there. Like, it's a whole thing. It's insane.
Bob, since the last time we spoke, I have been in a trance. I am not well. I mean, this is my morning. I get to stand here and look at a donut making process. And by the way, just a couple of years ago, this is something that didn't even exist. UDF decided to branch out and they wanted to make not just their own donuts, but get this, you can actually have a look over here, their own cookies as well, their own baked goods.
Going into today, I actually had no idea what to expect because as you guys know, I set up my stories probably like 90% of the time, 90 to 95% of the time as a reporter. It's your job. Oh my gosh. Let's just take a moment of appreciation for that rack of donuts. But so anywhere from like 5 to 10% of the time, my producer will set something up for me. And this is one of those instances where I didn't set this up. And to be honest, I didn't know a whole lot about it. Like I knew I was going to a bakery facility, but I wasn't expecting just this. Just cookies at every corner. We've got more cookies over here. I think these are like macadamia nut cookies, so that actually is not really my thing. Let's get away. Allergies. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, ready guys? This right here is just a pile of dough. This is where they kind of cut it down so that it's like a certain level of, thickness over there. Then over here, it keeps going through. It's this whole cool machine. By the time the donuts get to here, they're in this square shape with a hole in the middle. And then my favorite part, I just feel like this is like the most satisfying part, if you will. Ooh, it's where they are glazed, or I don't even know. I really, guys, I need to get my terminology right. I don't know if they're glazed. They're basically just like dipped in hot water. And boom, look at, ready? Look at that. Clearly, I am on cloud 9 this morning. Definitely a good morning. I'm back home and working on my script for tomorrow's story, but meanwhile, I'm also cracking up because each morning we do a recorded tease that airs later, and this is one of the outtakes.
While many businesses slowed down amid the pandemic, one locally owned company actually sped up. Exhibit A, we've got... there are no donuts.
So before I turned around to do the tease, it was just full of donuts, like just flowing through. And then as soon as I turned back around, no donuts. Well, I am hanging up my dress and not one person saw it. Like absolutely not one human. So That's depressing. Just woke up from my nap, literally slept 5 hours from 1 to 6. I am dead. The absolute last thing I want to do right now is work out, but we're gonna do it, guys. And one of my big tips is to have set rest days, because the reason I'm going to the gym right now and the reason I'm okay with it is because Tuesday is my set rest day. So all I'm thinking is work out today and you get tomorrow off. Like, it's so motivating to just have these set days off. And so we got this, guys. We're gonna do it. I'm not yet due for a shoe upgrade, but I'm kind of excited for when I am, because I don't know, when I picked out these all black running shoes, I just was not picturing how manly they would look. It is a bike day because my shoulder has kind of been hurting. Really not in the mood to do this, but I know 45 minutes from now I will be so happy. Also, a little gym outfit of the day. This is what I like to call I have a boyfriend and I really don't care what I look like. Just finished my workout and look at how immaculate the pool looks at night. So this right here is just like a little, I don't know, hangout room. We've got some tables over here, some couches, a really cool like kitchen area. So if you want to bring drinks or, I don't know, a can of watermelon or something to the pool, you can. They also have a microwave, which is awesome. Love it. But then look at this. Like, this just looks so cool. And I'm obsessed with lights in pools. I know that's very specific and weird, but I just really enjoy when pools have lights. Right now it's blue. It's about to be purple maybe. I never want this beautiful weather to end. Also, as I just give you a full tour of my apartment complex on the fly, because why not? This is another area where you can hang out. This would be good if you work from home. Just come here instead of renting like a co-working space or something. You've got a couch to chillax, watch some TV. This would actually be really cool to watch like a football game or something. Table. Another little kitchen, which is really convenient. Oh my gosh, another TV. I feel like I'm never here. I'm never here just because I really don't have the need to be here. We have so much space in our apartment. And then a cool little like conference table over here. We've got pool tables. What the heck? Oh my gosh, a billiards table. Guys, I feel like I'm touring my apartment for the first time. This is awesome. And like I said, like I would come here. I just like truly never have the need. All right, so clearly I'm just going for the gold with a full tour of my apartment. This right here is like the main office. This is where when you first walk in, this is what you see, because there are a lot of different buildings. Once again, they just know what to do with those lights. I mean, that is like the best thing ever. Those lights are actually one of the reasons I fell in love with this apartment complex. It's just like ambiance, mood. We've got another pool table, more seating, more games. Then if you go over here, this is part of the other gym, because we have multiple gyms here, which is like amazing. This is the downstairs. There's also an upstairs area, which is huge. See in there. I almost never go to this gym for reasons I don't even know. This one's actually closer to where I live. And then out here, they have another pool. I mean, it's insane. And this pool is kind of like not as cool with the ambiance, but it's obviously way bigger. And over the summer, this is the one we went to most, just because, once again, it's bigger, there's more seating, they've got grills outside. I just really, really love our apartment complex. And when you think about it, with our rent, I mean, that includes multiple pools, multiple gyms. I don't pay for a gym membership. And then obviously that office space if you really wanted it, but to be honest, I never go. I'm back from my workout and Zach just chucked this water bottle across the room. Because why? What's your big quote of the night?
I can do what I want.
You're a loser. Oh my gosh. You just think you can come home from work and just
snap pea stuff all on my teeth.
This is like the true love of your life. It's not me. These.
No way!
I'm finally getting around to cooking dinner. It is super late. It's like 8:32, I believe. Yeah, 8:32. I'm listening to a podcast. This is the Skinny Confidential interviewing Barstool Sports CEO Erica Nardini. Super interesting. This is a really good podcast, by the way, that I totally recommend. But look at how big this piece of chicken is. That is the only flaw with the chicken I get, which, drum roll please, is just the Purdue chicken breast. It's that the sizes are not consistent. Like sometimes you will get one that's huge, like the one I'm cooking now, and then other times it's like a crumb. Comment down below, by the way, if you made it this far, because I am experimenting with making my vlogs a little bit longer. My Boston one was accidentally so long. One second, my oven's about to beep. My Boston one was accidentally so long, and I was like scared about it, but I posted on Instagram asking if you guys would watch a vlog that's like 30 minutes. Okay, perfect. We've got the asparagus. And so many of you guys said you prefer long vlog. So I kind of just let myself go with this one. I was like, you know what? We are not gonna, because I always try to keep it, you know, constrained for like 20 minutes. I was like, we're just gonna go for it. So I think this one should be around 30 minutes, somewhere around there. Let me know if you guys actually made it this far. Because the reason I don't like making super long vlogs is because I feel like no one's gonna actually watch all the way through. But yeah, let me know, comment below. I'm gonna end this video here. Definitely subscribe if you haven't already. It's a fun time here, definitely is. And of course, my social media will be linked down below as well. Bye guys.